Hello there guys, and here I am again with ESX Server 2, and I'm gonna make it work. So, as you guys probably know from last video, I was trying to get it to work and the CPU pass-through was not working at all. It didn't matter, whatever I tried. I even got it to work, to actually virtualize, but it was not reading my network cards. So I figured, what if I use actual hardware from that time when 2.5 was out, which was around 2005, 2006. So I considered using my IBM, which is what I'm doing right now. You can see right here. It's my IBM 346, which is pretty old, and storage on my Synology. And yeah, let's see what happens. And as you can probably tell, the server is running at full speed. It's a quite hot day, so anyway, let's turn this baby boy on and see what we can do. First of all, we just change a few settings here. Just got the ESX vSphere client, to work on Windows 10 because the upgrading straight from like 3.5, which I was using, was quite a pain. It threw me a lot of error messages, but when I installed from scratch, it worked, which is great. So I can finally use the client straight from my PC instead of VM, like Windows Server 2003 VM, which was pretty much what I was doing before, to use my ESXi4 host. So CD drive, client device, yeah, that's right, pass through. Okay, so I think we're ready. We can open the console and start messing around with the VM. Fingers crossed. Let's just hope it works. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. Okay, so yep, did not work. And oh, I know why. I have to connect the CD ROM. So connect CD device, connect to ISO image, connect to host device, connect to ISO. I don't know which CDs. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, let me turn off the screen real quick, just to take a look at that, because I don't know. Oh, okay. I know. It's this one. Let's wait. I think we are connected. Remote device. Okay, so can we finally? OS cannot be restarted because VMware tools cannot be. Oh, seriously? Let's just reset then. Reset virtual machine. And is it gonna boot? Please. Oh, come on. CD connect to ISO image on local disk. Oh, that might be the solution. Let me turn screen off once again. Local disk. Where is my local disk? Operating systems. Where is my ESX 2.5.2? There you go. So it might be connected now, I hope. Yeah, it is. It is connected. Great. So we can finally restart the VM, power reset, and now, hopefully, if everything goes right, it's disconnected. What do you mean? No, I should upload to data store then. That's a problem. Why is it disconnecting? To begin with, ISO image data store, connect to host device. Connect your host device, ISO image on a data store, local disk. You know what? I'm just gonna upload it to the data store. Whatever. It's taking so long. I don't even care anymore. Is this what we're gonna do? ESX server, data store, browse data store. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so ESX server root folder. Let's upload the ISO file. It's gonna be pretty quick because it's local, so it's gonna fly. It's gonna be a very, very fast upload. Alright. We're back. Nothing to worry about. We're still alive. And here comes, let's see how long it's gonna take. Hopefully not long. Okay, it doesn't look good. Oh, there you go. What? Oh, okay, it's getting faster now. I don't know what I should blame if it's the network. Let's see. Okay. Actually, not too bad. Could have been far worse. Could have been far worse. Alright, it's good news. So, as you can see, we're starting to fill the IBM LUN. I'm kind of getting to like Synology, actually. Way better than FreeNAS, which I was using before, and OpenFiler. So like I finally found a proper storage for my VMs. And it works flawlessly so far. As you can see, 2 days, almost 3 days serving me, and wow, quite the experience. And I suppose we are ready. The SO is in there, so we can go back to the client itself, change the VM settings to make sure that options CD-ROM, CD-DVD, data store ISO. Okay, so they forced me to do that. Yikes. Let's go and VM guest power reset. Oh yes, there we go. Is it gonna work now? We're gonna figure out soon. Oh my god. And on it goes. Seriously? No. No, there's something wrong. There might be something wrong. Power off. Yes. Why is it not even? Oh my god. It's not even booting, dude. It's going straight. There's something wrong. I mean, CD's in there. It has. Oh. Why am I so dumb? I forgot to click and connect the power off. That's why it was not working. Oh great. I'm not used to ODSX, I'm sorry. I was using 605 and then 607, so yikes. I sometimes forget about the tiny differences because, you know, I never actually had to use the vSphere client. So we're gonna use the graphic installer, which we should press enter. Oh, okay, it's pretty fast. I was afraid it was not gonna work because it doesn't have the TX instructions, but it's going pretty fast so far, which is great. It has the network card drivers, which is even better. I mean, it does for VMware as well for Workstation 14, but it doesn't work as it should sometimes. Oh yeah, there we go. And we have a cursor, which is even better. Okay, so welcome to VMware ESX Server. Welcome. Okay, yes, next. So let's install default. Yeah, sure, I do accept that. So we gotta get the keys now, which I'm gonna have to hide the screen for a second, and I'll be back as soon as I open the file, because my folders are quite a mess. Lots of personal stuff, so I prefer not to show it. Don't worry though, I'm still here. I'm just trying to find the file. I wonder why I closed it though. I shouldn't. But there you go. ESX keys and VMS file. Okay, that's better. Yikes. Okay, so screen's back on, and we are good to go. So let's start typing. Seriously, KMF. Oops, little mistake, tiny mistake there, which we're gonna fix. Whoa, wait a second there. Yeah. So now it's the SMP symmetric multi processing, whatever. I think it's that. Might stand for that. H2H. There you go. Serials are in there. Let's go to next, and on we go. Let's go with more than 32 VMs. I mean, I could go with more than 32, but then again, should I really care about that partition table? Yeah, let's just wipe it off. Yeah, sure, auto partitioning sounds great. Dev STA, defining these partitions, DHCP, please, I mean, world, where's our location? There we go, it's better. Root password, we need a root password, so let's type it in. Sweet. Account name, should we add? I wouldn't bother with that. So yeah, let's go and see how fast it's gonna be. Probably not fast enough, because then again we are on a iSCSI share, so it might be pretty slow. Yeah, definitely not as fast as it was when I did on Workstation, that's for sure. That's actually not so slow. I mean, it's just oh, okay, it's actually pretty slow, as you can probably tell. Okay, that's a shame. Oh boy. What a joke. She has 6 megabytes per second. And that's how fast he goes. I know my network needs some tweaking. It definitely does. Oh, wait a second. Now we're talking. It's doing its thing. Could have been worse. Let's bring up the screen, the install screen, and as you can see, has died. I don't know if the server kind of ran out of RAM or just, I don't really know. No, it's working. Cursor still moves, but we're stuck somewhere. I don't know what's going on. I really don't quite know what's going on here. Oh, okay, so it's still working. It's just taking its time. It's just doing its thing at its own pace. Great things take time. That's something we gotta learn, you know? Great stuff actually does take some time. I took like 1 minute. My PC. That's alright. I mean, we're having the Rio experience pretty much. Like back in the day, it wasn't fast. I mean, a little faster than that probably, because they had actual SCSI drives with like RAID 0 or 5, whatever. They had speed, you know, not that, just 12 megabytes a second. But well, could have been worse. ESX Server 2, mainframe class VMs for the most demanding environments. Okay. Mainframe class VMs. Absolutely. Hell yeah, my double Xeon score is less than a mobile phone. The mainframe experience, hell yeah. And quite a noisy mainframe experience in it. Just listen to it. The full glory. Full glory, my boys. Actually, I want to check something regarding server stats. Okay, it's using just a bit of the RAM, a bit of CPU. We're doing fine. It's a great thing about ESX Server, for instance. We can allocate the entire RAM. So, like, I don't know if it's possible today with ESX 6.7 and 6.5, but before you could actually allocate the entire RAM. Look at that. Like, not entirely, because it's 4096, we have allocated 4092, but still, it's a 4 megabyte RAM difference, and it does allow us to allocate that much. So, even back then, nesting was a thing, was quite possible. Alright, so, back to Synology, which is actually what I like to see. It's ready. It's finally ready. Okay. So let's restart. And we're gonna need Windows 2000 for that. To actually use the system, you know. Because, you know, oh boy, look at that. It's painfully slow. I've seen worse. But, holy jeepers. Okay, no errors so far as to... oh, welcome to the server's console. Nice. So something I'm curious about is how it's gonna actually deal with virtualization. I mean, sorry. It's So used to say virtualization instead of virtualization. I don't know, virtualization sounds better than virtualization, but that's just me. Anyway, yeah, let's wait till it boots. An insanely fast 2 KB second speeds. Amazing. So it's loading VM kernel. And then we can, oh, actually, you should do that right now. Let's go to VMware Workstation here. And boot up Windows 2000 Professional. That's where I have the client. The web browser, I mean. I should maybe increase the RAM a tiny bit. I don't know. I kind of want to have a convincing experience. But then again, 2005, using a 5-year-old system with not a huge amount of RAM, I don't know if it's quite how it was before. And maybe I really should maybe even consider Windows XP instead of Windows 2000 Professional. But does it really matter? Anyway, we're still loading the kernel. Yeah, it takes quite some time. I mean, even on like the real bare metal there, it takes a little bit when the kernel is loading, because I booted off in a USB, so there might be reasons. So Synology though, it's probably just the connection being the bottleneck. Even though I'm using Cat5 cables, it's just not delivering enough. Maybe it's a setting on the modem itself. I don't know. It's just not as fast as I would want it to be. Definitely not as fast. But anyway, back to Windows. Okay, that's not the one. Okay, better. So as you can see, I was messing around with ESX on VMs before, and I had a connection issue, so had to try something else. Let's see if it's, oh. Okay, it's not good. Not good. We're using a lot of CPU, using a lot of memory, and still no response. System still loading. Other Linux 32-bit, VM version 7, 4 vCPUs, memory overhead, VMware tools not installed, resource allocation. Great. So we have the overhead set up, performance. Yeah, that's a problem. Look at that. Frequency. Do we have any virtual machine? Not enough video RAM. Was that okay? That was okay. That ain't good. 16-bit per pixel configuration, maximum resolution. Virtual machine, not enough RAM. Virtual machine is powered on. Okay, and we're still loading the kernel. Something tells me that it's not working. It's probably stuck, because we've been loading kernel for like 10 minutes now. H8 data center. Device is sufficient on video RAM. Was it video RAM then? Not now. I mean, it doesn't even have an interface. And we don't. We got change it. It's just, I don't know what happened there. Yeah. I broke it. Apparently. I definitely broke it. Let's check one thing. Windows done professional ESX Server 2 i386. I want to see check settings. Let's see how I set it up. Options. VMware ESX. Oh, okay. So it was set up as VMware ESX, and maybe that's the reason why the kernel's not loading, because there's no, the disk's simply not blinking. There's no loading going on. See, it's not actually pulling any sort of data, so I would imagine it just died. Let's just power it off. Power off. Yes. Power off. And let's try a different setting. Let's try ESX instead. Settings. Right. VMware options, Linux, other. Do we have an option for ESX? We don't. Not good though. Okay, maybe we should try other Linux, bit. Parallelization. Yeah, let's try. What if it works? We can give it a go. Maybe, just maybe it works best for us. Or maybe not. Who knows? We're gonna keep giving it a go. Alright, so here it comes. Alright. And... okay, so it seems to be a lot faster. That's great stuff. It's loading way faster. That's for sure. Recovery mode, welcome, 2.7, great. Friday, BRST 2018. Okay. Brought up the web interfaces, network cards. Okay, so here's where it gets stuck usually. And the disk's blinking a lot, so that might mean that... okay, it stopped blinking. No. Stuck again, apparently. Let me just make sure. But yeah, we're getting stuck. I don't know what's making that happen, but we're definitely getting stuck. It's not going anywhere. There's no activity. Disk-wise, it's just plainly stuck. Okay. That's a problem. That's really a problem. Few VM settings. Can we change VM settings from here? Yeah, we can. Alright. So, options. Boot options. Oh, we power on boot delay. That's great. Enabled CPU instruction set for MMU. Always store with the virtual machine. Hyper-threading, sharing of physical, do not share known any. Okay. Options VMware to system default power management, suspend general and its flags, and it's still stuck. Yeah, it's definitely not doing anything to this point. Great. So it literally just, oh, it's because we have the settings menu. Zero acceleration. Is it the memory? Maybe we're using a lot of RAM and system is not being able to work with that much RAM. I would say so. Yeah, let's downgrade it. First of all, power off. Yes, I want to power off. And VM report performance. No, it's not needed. I'm just gonna go and change the RAM. We need a little less RAM. Let's go with 3 gigs. 5 gigabytes. Alright, it's best. That's the best setting, definitely. Is it gonna work now? Let's keep the hopes up, my dudes. Power on. Oh, yes. So it does seem... oh, come on. If only it would actually go past that screen. Let me check the browser here. Oh, okay. So it's barely... it's kind of 22 gigabyte there. Information. Alright, there's some disk activity going on. Just reading the stuff. Are we finally ready? Okay. So here's where it usually gets stuck. Great. So as you can see, disk just died off. There's no disk activity anymore. And doesn't go anywhere past that. How can we fix that issue? I wonder. So we don't have VTX. Might be the problem here. But then again, it was supposed to at least tell us something. This ain't no good, boy. This ain't no good. Alright. You know what? Back here. ESX Server 254. Summary. Power off. Yes. Let's just kill it. And under the settings, we could try normal bug information. Instruction set. Alright. It's probably gonna be what we need. But video card. Should we not use a video card? Video settings, VMCI, between VMs, high speed channel. I don't care about being safe, I just want to run this thing. Doesn't matter if I'm safe or not. I just want to load the VM and use it. Oh yeah, let's go. Why is it getting stuck? It doesn't make sense. Interactive startup. Well, what does it do? Just pressed it. Oh no. Okay, is he gonna boot now? He might. Okay, dist doesn't blink anymore. Nice. Okay, so there's still some activity going on there, but there might be something wrong. Oh well. It's not as easy as it seems. Definitely not as easy as it seems, as you can tell. It doesn't want to go anywhere. So we're shutting it down. How would you shut this baby boy down? Oh yeah, forget about that. Power off VM. So VM's off. We can go back here. Report performance. Actually, you should just try and see what's wrong with the network settings. Storage adapters. Why is it not fast enough? I don't get it. It was meant to be that fast. You know, it was meant to just boom. But instead, you know, support pass-through configuration. Adapters. What's going on here? VA Marketplace. What is this VA Marketplace? Virtual Appliance Marketplace. I don't think that works. Oh yeah, it doesn't load anymore. Power edit settings. There might be a setting that fixes that. This whole hanging on boot thing. There has to be something that we can do. Channel MP. No, I don't have that. System default suspension. Alright. Doesn't make sense. Well, it was supposed to work, but it is not. It's definitely not working. And I don't have any clue why. Because it was supposed to go past that screen. Permission and settings. Maybe it's the CD. messing up with how it works. I'm just giving it a wild guess. Not sure. Like otter. Let's try otter. Maybe it could put like that. Plus power on and open the console. See what's doing. And then we power up the ESX and on it goes. Yay! Might be just what we need. CD-ROM device. There's no CD-ROM device inside. Install file system. Oh, great. Okay. 4 seconds. I don't want to watch service. Bringing up interface. Kernel. Alright. It might be now or no. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be now. Honestly. Let's just let it hang in there. Maybe it boots. I mean, the odds ain't high, but what if? You know, what if it's actually just doing its thing at a very slow pace and it's gonna load at some point? Who knows? Maybe it is what it is. A matter of time until it functions or not. Yeah, maybe you should wait. I could be surprised. I could get a good surprise out of that. You know, odds not too high, but hey, what if, you know? If we actually get an okay there at some point. It's not likely though. I'm wondering, is Synology being the issue there? I will try with different VM later and see if it turns on, if it boots. It doesn't seem like that though. It's definitely not that. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, it doesn't work. A sad thing to realize, but it doesn't go anywhere. So I think it's a goodbye for now. See you guys later. Y'all take care. And yeah, we failed. Pretty sad, but well, maybe next time, right? Goodbye, guys. Take care.